Hi, I'm Leslie Amerson, and I work with entrepreneurs and business owners to help them create a rock-solid business foundation so they can better utilize their time growing their business and enjoying family and friends. Welcome to the third free video of the Easy to Understand Business Fundamentals mini-series. As I mentioned in my previous videos, I'm going to show you the blueprint you need to cut through all the confusion surrounding business basics. You might want to grab a notebook and a pen to take some notes. Today, we're going to discuss social media and advertising, and then I'll tie everything together for you from the first two videos and fill in any blanks. There is no doubt in this new world economy, social media is key and vital to your business success. Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and more are coming on daily. It is also well known that people do business with people they like, and testimonials are king. Even storefronts have to have an online reputation to get new customers in this new economy. When it comes to social media, be consistent with your usernames and your messaging because it's vital to your success. However, emails are still the most valuable asset you can have, provided you maintain a consistent relationship with your clients and customers and that you provide awesome content that is of value to them. Another consideration is your particular product or service niche and where your clients and customers are located, as well as their specific demographics, because all of that determines how you can best reach them. For example, teens are more likely to be reached via social media, mobile apps, radio, and television. Young professionals are most likely to be reached via the internet, social media, LinkedIn, mobile apps, radio, and television. Baby boomers are most likely to be reached via email, snail mail, magazines, mobile apps, television, and radio. And parents are most likely to be reached via email, snail mail, community newsletters, magazines, mobile apps, social media, radio, and television. As you can see, your particular kind of advertising will depend on your products or services and your specific client or customer demographics. Another consideration for your advertising budget is to plan for freebies, coupons, discounts, and giveaways. Your advertising budget is one of your most important expenses, and it's also the first thing we're tempted to cut back on when the cash isn't flowing. Just remember that cash flows when customers find you, and they won't find you if you aren't reaching them unless you advertise and have a consistent communication stream with them. The good news is you can easily factor the advertising cost into your product and service by knowing your clients and how you will advertise to them. Know what your advertising cost is going to be for the year and then divide that number by 12 to get to a monthly cost. And then divide that by the number of products or services you project to sell or perform in that month to get the per product or service adder. For example, if your advertising budget is $1,000 for the month and you're selling 500 products or performing 500 services in a month, then your adder would be $2 per product or service. So if you plan to sell that product or service for $20, you would change the price to $22 to cover your advertising costs. Now, one word of caution. Never promote your business by putting down someone else's business because that's giving them free advertising. It's inappropriate. Instead, talk about what is great, wonderful, and awesome about your product. So let's review now and tie everything together. You have identified and described your product or service. You have really gotten to know your clients and customers, what they want, what they need, what they fear, what they dream, and you know how your product and service can be a value add for them. You have written at least one or two paragraphs about your product or service, about your clients, and about your competition. If you have a physical product, you have also written up what raw materials and components go into making them. You've created your step-by-step instructions on how to assemble or create that product. If your product is an intellectual product, you have either created them or you know what you will create. If you have an artistic product, you have either created it, know what you will create, and you'll know whether you can mass market it. If you have a service, you have identified what you need to be able to perform that service. But what if you don't have a product yet? You can always private label someone else's product or intellectual property. You could also be an affiliate for other people's works. Now at this point, you're going to need to test your product or service with your ideal client or customers to make sure that your product or service is going to sell. Now is the time to tweak and adjust before you start producing your products. This is also the point where you can test your branding, the name of your product, your company, your logo, your taglines, the colors that you choose. Just don't forget to check that trademark to make sure that you're not violating someone else's intellectual property. If possible, try to have 2 or 3 tests and tweak as you go. Once you have tweaked and are sure you have a winning combination and no trademark violations, you are now ready to complete your branding, your final logo design, your tagline, your website, your business cards, and your social media. By now you should have your accounting method selected, either the manual, spreadsheet, accounting software, or online service. You've created that chart of accounts with all the categories you need to support your business expenses. You've also projected those expenses out along with your income for at least 12 months. And don't worry that you might have forgotten something, because you can't get it wrong and you can always add it. You will be making adjustments each and every month as you go, because you're learning and you're going to get better and better at this as you go. And things are going to change in your business. So you're going to have new expenses coming on you didn't know about 3 months ago. It's okay, just add them. Now when it comes to expenses that you only pay once a year, you can either plan for them in that month or you can allocate them across the 12 months so that you're putting money aside to be able to pay it when it's due the next time. The other thing you should know is why you're in business and what your end game is, so that you can set up your infrastructure, either as a sole proprietor, an LLC, an LP, or a corporation. Based on what you've selected gives you the authority to operate your business. It's the operating agreement for the LLC, the partnership agreement for the LP, or the bylaws for the corporation. And you need those documents in order to set up your bank accounts, your PayPal accounts, and your merchant accounts. Now, if you have any products, you also now need to figure out your distribution. For intellectual products, it means having an easy and reliable downloading service. For physical products, it means either that you're going to mail them via the post office, UPS, FedEx, or you're going to have a distribution service. If you have a service, you're going to need a way for your clients to schedule appointments with you. You can use an online scheduler or have someone schedule your appointments for you. You also need to be thinking now about customer service. Your clients and customers need a contact for complaints, refunds, or returns. The days of being invisible with a no-name contact and maybe we'll get back to you are over. In this new economy and with the new laws for website notification, you have to provide phone numbers, names, and addresses for consumers to contact you. Every business needs tools to help them run smoothly and efficiently. And at a minimum, every business needs, number 1, a business identity. This is your branding, your logo, your tagline. Your business identity and image is how customers remember you. It's your first impression to your clients and customers, but don't forget to verify that no one else already has it trademarked. Your tagline should say it all. It should be something that will last you 5 to 25 years. Keep it simple, meaningful, different enough from your competition so it's not confusing, easy to spell, and easy to remember. Number 2, online presence. Your website, Facebook fan page, LinkedIn, Twitter, all of this social media. Websites are so easy to do these days, and you can have a very simple static page or a very robust interactive site. Make sure your terms of use, privacy, and refund policies are clearly stated and accessible from all your pages. Be visible and accessible to your clients. Facebook fan pages are great for social presence, but don't overlook the other social media sites. Always capture emails and build your list. It's your most important asset. Follow the teenagers for new social media outlets. Know your clients well when choosing your online presence. And be consistent across all your social media platforms. Number 3, products or services to sell. Intellectual property, physical products, products that you private label or affiliates, or services that you provide. Always use pictures and nice graphics to show your products and services. Buy your pictures and graphics or create them yourself, but do not just copy something someone posted on Facebook. Be very clear in your description of what it is, how your clients and customers will benefit from your product and services, so they have no surprises. Test your products and ensure you have a market before you spend a lot of time and money creating and producing them. Make sure you have included all your costs when you set your price. Number 4, a way to accept payments. PayPal, Square, merchants accounts, cash, checks. Accept payments in a way that is convenient and easy for your clients and customers. It's wise to accept payments more than one way. PayPal, credit cards, even though PayPal will take credit cards, cash, check. Make sure you have included the transaction fees as part of your cost when you set your pricing. And don't forget that you have to collect sales tax for sales made in your state if your state has a sales tax. Number 5, a way to deliver the products or schedule services once they're sold. Download delivery tools must keep up with your volume and work across the PC, Apple, and mobile platforms. Physical products need to be shipped in the most reliable and cost-effective manner as timely as possible. Appointment scheduling needs to be easy to schedule, and you have to know the time zone for both you and your clients. If you have a retail store, product movement around your store is key to getting clients to walk through your entire store, because if nothing ever changes when they first walk in the door, they think nothing else is new. Wholesalers have to deliver fast, prompt, and undamaged merchandise to their retailers. Number 6, customer service, complaints, refunds, and returns. Have more than just a blind email contact form. List a phone number that has a good voicemail message, and then promptly return all calls as quickly as possible. It costs less to keep a current customer than to obtain a new one. Be as generous as you possibly can. Listen and learn when your customers complain. While they may not always be right, and you may not always be able to take action, you can always learn to do it better. Things happen, and it is never about the fact that it happened. It is always about how you handle it when it does. Number 7, communication stream. Once you have someone interested, how do you keep them informed and interested in your business? Learn to use your autoresponder effectively. Think through your marketing campaign and newsletter strategy, and have your great content written and edited at least 45 days in advance. Test your campaigns and don't be afraid to use them. It takes an average of 7 times of sending a prospect information before they will act. Number 8, business infrastructure. Know why you're in business and what you're wanting to do with your selected legal entity type. Sole proprietor, LLC, LP, or corporation. Choose your accounting method. Manual, spreadsheet, accounting software, or online services, and talk to your accountant about what type is best for your business. Number 9, your staff or virtual team. Don't try to do it all by yourself. Outsource what you can so that you can focus what you do best, which is growing your business and creating your awesome product or service. Know your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. Use your strengths, overcome your weaknesses, take advantage of your opportunities, and reduce your threats. Now, I know this is a lot of information to take in, so please watch these videos as often as you need to. It isn't really complicated, but it is good business management. In this free video series, we have covered all the topics you need to effectively and efficiently run your business and to complete a business plan. Now, that wasn't so scary, was it? Business plans are your roadmap to running and managing your awesome business. They're also necessary should you ever need to borrow money for expansion or for operating capital. Now, I will be launching a live 6-week online training course in a couple of weeks, and I'll be sure to send you the details as soon as I have them ready. So be sure you look for that email. I look forward to working with entrepreneurs like you, people who are passionate and excited about launching their business and want to take it to the next level. In the classes, we will take each topic and we'll go deeper. You'll be able to ask me questions about your business, and together we'll work through any questions or concerns you may have. I hope you enjoyed this free video series, and I would love your feedback. If you have any questions, be sure to enter them in the box below, and if you like this, please share it with your friends. Until we meet again, remember to breathe, have fun, and live your entrepreneurial dream.